Come on, Israel. Quick recap. Quick recap of last week's Sabbath service, right? We were covering Moses leading the Israelites away from the Pharaoh into the wilderness, right? Escape, helping them escape captivity. Most High gave Moses the power to close up the ocean behind them and engulf the Egyptians and destroy them. The horses, the chariots, all of them. Just utterly destroy it. And this is where Moses gathers everybody together and begins to start to, give them the laws. Start telling, most High God is telling you to do this and do that, keep tradition. You understand? And it's where the story starts to really get good. Now, at this point, me and the priest to the right of me, we would say a majim, which means to stand. Call up a brother, state his registry. Brother would state his registry. Properly states his registry. He'll come up to the podium. He would stand between me and the priest to the right of me. The second priest would blow the trumpet, pour the priest with a trooper the glass of wine, and he will hold it up like this in Barak and say La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. He would drink, sit it down. We would then place the scrolls on his shoulder. We would say Saw, which means turn and face the east, and then we will begin the prayers. We begin the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Badash, Hayash, Shemka, Yahweh, Balaklavka, Taba'ah, Ratataka, Ayah, Asha, Bayaratazar, Kawa, Ayah, Bashemayim, Latham Lanawa, Lakam, Kal Yawam, Basalak Lanawa, Kawap Lanawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawab with Yanawa, Wala'ah, Thaba Ya'anawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Habashinawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwath, Wa'Allah, Wahata Paraf, La'awalayam, Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Next is the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushah, the Thumlanawa, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal, Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayam, Hakak, Lahakarayam, Hamathyam, Hakak, Alra Kawaf, Hatam Ma'Allah, Lagarshan, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, the Wada Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al, Haharyam, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ayam, Yahweh, Ashah, Shamayam, Wairatazar, Al Yathan, Lumbawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Samarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharaya, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yayunka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Af, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tataafka, Babaaka, Ma'aya, Ma'aitaha, Ma'ai Avalam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayah, Lakar, Al Thaka Arash, Al Thasakwat, Al Kaya Hana, Abu Yabuka, Yama Your Iri Yawamwa, Sawad, Laki Yawan, Wana Shana Yaka, Nasha Awa, Ra'ash, I Imika, Ya Iri Yawamwa, Sawad, Waya, Ayo Tezawar, I Tezapawan, Yaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wana Kayadim, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Yasham, Yasharaya, Avad, Kaya, Nava Aitazawar, La, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Bayath, Yakarathwa, Ahalya, Adawam, Wayash Ma'aiwa Yam, Wama'aba, Wahagaria, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalaqat, Halashaf, Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Ashal, Laham, Kal Madyanka, Sayasara'a, Kayabyan, Banakaal, Karayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Daira, Ayawa, Daman, La'abad, La'adama, Sayatamwa, Nadiyabmawa, Ka'ira, Wakaza Abba, Wakazabaf, Wakataza Mana'ai, Kal, Nasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Nayasha'an, Lanawa'af, Nahawaf, Alahayim, Alahaya, Sayatamwa, Kagagala, Karash, Lapanya, Bakar, Ka'ash, Thabaya Yaira, Wakalahaba, Thalahat, Aryam, Khan, Tharadatma, Basha Ayuraka, Babasha Bakapafka, Abahalam, Mala'ab, Panyaham, Karalwan, Balawad, Idea Iowa, Yakaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Daiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shamkar, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Call Al Ratazar, in the English. Keep not silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. The Saul also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perish at Endor. They have become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zaab, yea, all the princes of Ba and the Zamuna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession, O Yahweh. Make them like the wheel as it stumble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded in trouble forever, yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high of all the earth. blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah, Wama Yakala, Wa'alahayim, Matazab Alawak Yahana, Ha'alawak Hazaranyam, Hakaratazayanyam, Hakarayam, Yalyam, Wa'alawafyam, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, the Wada Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it. Saw, which means to turn. Wishabi, which means to be seated. Okay, now where we last left off again in the book of Exodus, we're in the 16th chapter. We're in the 16th chapter. At this point, Moses has led them away from the Pharaoh, but the Pharaoh was chasing them with such a hardened heart that he didn't care. He just did it with reckless abandonment and paid for it dearly, severely. Salakia. Most High unalived them all. Most High unalived them all. This is why fearing the Most High God is more important than fearing the white man or the laws of man. Why fear the creation when you can fear the Creator? And the Creator is the only one that counts. I pray you understand. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 16, starting at verse 21 in the Hebrew. Wayala Kara Sawa Atha Athawa Baba Kara Ayesha Kapaya Akalawa Wakam Hashamash one of Mash. Verse 22. Wayahaya Wayahaya Bayawam Hash Ha Shashaya Lakara Sawa Lakam Mashana'a Shanaya Aimo Mara La'akad Wayaba'awa Kala Nashia Aya Ha'aidaha Waya 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 Gaya Dawa Lamasha'a. Verse 23. Waya Amar Alaham Alahim Hawa'a Ashar Dabar Yahweh Shabbathwa Shabbath Karadash, La Yahweh, Makar, Oth, Ashar, Tha'ap, Tha'apah, Tha'apawa, Apawa, Apawa, Wa'ath, Ashar, Thabash, Thabash, Lawa, Bashalawa, Wa'ath, Kala, I Ha'ai da Tazah, Honey Yakawa, Lakam, Lama Shamarath, Aida, Adakara R, verse 24. Wayana Nayakawa, Af Athawa, Aida, Aida Kara, Ka Ka Ashar, Tazawa Masha'a, Wala'a, Ha Ba'ayash, Wa Rama'a, La'a, Ha ya ya haya hayatha 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 bawa, verse 25. Yeah. Waya Amar, Masha'a, Akala Hawa, Hayawam, Kaya, Shabbath, Hayawam, La Yahweh, La'a, Thama Taza'a Hawa, Bashda'a, verse 26. Shashath, Yamayum, Thalakara Thalakara Saha Wa, Waya Waba Waba Yawum, Waba Yawum, Hashabaya Aya, Shabbath, La'a, Yahweh, Bawa, verse 27. Wayahaya, Verse 27. Vayahaya, Bayawam, Hashab, Yaaya, Tazaawa, Mawa, Ha'ayim, Salakia, Tazaawa, Mawa, Ha'ayim, Alakarasa, Wala'a, Matazaawa, Sa. Verse 28. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Allah, Masha'ah, Ida, Anaha, Ma'anatham, Lashamar, Mataza Wathya, Wa Thawa Ar Wa Thawa Rathya. All right, verse 22 in the English. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man, and all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. Verse 23. And he said unto them, This is what which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and see if that ye will cease, and that which ye remaineth overlay up for you to be kept unto the morning. Verse 24. And they laid, it came up to the morning, and Moses bathed, and did not stink, neither was there any worm therein. Verse 25. And Moses ate that today, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find in the field. Verse 26. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. Verse 27. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found nothing. Verse 28. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long refuge ye to keep my commandments and my laws? Right? You know, at this point, Moses is telling the Israelites to here, have this, eat this bread, eat this meal. But by tomorrow, leave nothing behind if you can help it. You understand? And this is how the Most High God provided for Israel. As long as the Israelites followed the instructions, there's nothing that the Most High wouldn't do. You understand? As long as we keep the Lord's statutes, and commandments, so we don't face none of his judgments, none of his punishments, maybe the Most High will give us a break. You understand? We need, even back then, we need the Lord God. We need these Lord statutes and commandments. Back then was the same as it is now. Only difference is for these New Testament Christians, all that we're doing is reiterating the Old Testament and the New Testament, and is giving us in more depth instruction on how to keep the Lord statutes and commandments more than just follow them. You understand, Israel? Like every time we go through, we don't listen to the Most High God, we get placed into captivity. We get knees on our neck, knees in our back. You understand? After a while, we have to wake up and stop sinning and stop fornicating and stop disobeying the Lord And the Most High will be there for us, like a father should. You understand, Israel? Yeah. Israel. Book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 29 in the Hebrew. Ra'awah, Kayah, Yahweh, Nathawah, Lakum, Hashabath, Allah, Kawah, Hawa'ah, Nathawah, Lakum, Bayawam, Shaya, Lakum, Yahweh Mayum, Shabawa, Ayash, Thakath, Yawa, Allah, Taza'ah, Ayash, Mama Karamawa, Bayawam, Hashab, Ya'aya, verse 30. Wayash, Wayashabath, well, Ha'aim, Bayawam, Hashab Ayah, verse 31. Wayakara Ra'awa, Bayath, Yashar Allah, Af, Shamawa, Mawa, Waha, Wa'a, Kaza, Ra'ai, Gada, Labawa, Wata'ai, Mawa, Ka Tazapa, Kaf, Badabash, verse 32. Waya Amar, Masha'ar, Zahar, Hadabar, Ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Mala'ah, Ha'aimar, Mama Nawa, Lamar Shamar Rath, Ladar, Lada, Ladar Rath, Yakum, Lama Iwa, Lara'a, Af, Alakum, Ashar, Ha'a Kalathia, Af Kum, Bamad Bar, bottom of bar, Ba Hawa Tazia Aya, Afkum, Ma'aya Tazah, Afkum, Ma'ara Tazah, Ma Tazarayim, Verse 33. Waya Amar, Masha'ah, Allah, Ayarawa, Karaka, Tazan the Tazana Nath, Akath, Wathwa, Shema, Mala'ah, Ha'ai Ma'ar, Muwa, Wahana Nakah, Athawa, Lapanaya, Yahweh, Lama Shamar, Masharaf, Ladar, Ladarath Yakum. Verse 34. Verse 34. Ka'ah Shar, Tazawa'ah, Yahweh, Allah, Masha'ah, Wayana Kawa, Ahara, Lapanaya, I I Dath, Lama Sham Rath. Verse 35. Wabaniyah, Yashariah, Nakalawa, Ath, Hamawa, Aradap, Yum, Shana'a, Ida, Ba'am, Allah, Aratazah, Nawashabaf, Af, Hamawa, Ida, Ba'am, Allah, Karatazah, Aratazah, Kanaiwa. The book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 29 in the English. See, for that the Lord have given you the Sabbath. Therefore he giveth you on the sixth day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the seventh day. Verse 30. So the people rested on the seventh day. Verse 31. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna, and it was like coriander seed, white, and taste of it like wafers made with honey. Verse 32. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commandeth, fill an omer of it to be ye kept for your generations, that ye may see the bread wherewith he I have fed you in the wilderness when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. Verse 33. And Moses said unto Aaron, Take a pot and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations. Verse 34. As the Lord As the Lord commanded Moses, Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. Verse 35. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years until they came to the land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. I'm going to give y'all one more real quick in the Hebrew. Verse 36. Waha'ai mar Aisha Yath Ha'a Yapa'ah Haya'ah Pa in English. Now, an omer is the 10th part of an ephah. Now, this just gives a breakdown of the Sabbath service and letting them know the importance of the Sabbath service. You understand? And told them, do not work on the Sabbath. And they were to keep this tradition generation upon generation upon generation. And this is what we do as Israelites. We will pick this up back next week. Israelites, we must study and learn this history. This is our history. This is our heritage. You understand? This is our background. This is a very powerful story about our history and the birth of the Lord's Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread and the other holy convocations that come to follow. I pray y'all understand. Now at this time we're gonna in the Sabbath service we're gonna stay marching, which means to stand. We're gonna say Sar, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Alakavka, Thaba'ah, Ratazakah, Hayah, Aishah, Bayaratazar, Kubah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathunlanawa, Nakam, Kayawam, Basalakanawa, Kawapanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawapanawa, Wala'ah, Thabayanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Habashanaiwa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalak, Waha'Allah, Wathapa'arath, La'aiwalayam, Aman, in English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, Baba Kushah, the Thundernawa. Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal, Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazariah, Hakak, Lahakarayam, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakal Wa'ah, Atama Allah, the Garshan by Hashem Yahushua, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al Haharyam, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Acha'ah, Shamayam, Wa'aratazar, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Ana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yashun, Shawamar, Yashabraya, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tzalka, Al-Yad, Yayumka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakakar, Yarak, Ala-Yalah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Ath, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Baba'afka, Mayatha, Wa'aid, Iwalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, al Damiyah, Lakar, al Thaka Arash, wa al Thasakwat, al Kaya, Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahamayawan, Wamashanayaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Ainwika, Amarwa, Lakawa, Manakayadyam, Magalya, Wahala'ah, Yazakar, Yasham, Yasharaya, Awad, Kaya, Nawai Tazawa, Lab, Yakad, Ayaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Ahaalya, Adawam, Masham, Ma'ai, Layam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaryam, Babal, Wa'imawam, Wa'ima Palashath, Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam, Mashawar, Nalawar, Imam, Ayawar, Zarawar, Labayan, Lawat, Salah, Asha, Laham, Kamayadun, Kayawar, Kasale Sara'ah, Kayabyan, Anakaal, Karayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Naira, Hayawar, Daman, Layabadwa, Shayathumwa, Nadiyabwa, Mabwa, Ka'ira, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Katazalamana'i, Kal, Nayakumwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayasha'al, Wanawa, Af, Nahawath, Napanya, Rakar, Ka'ash, Saba Ira, Wakalabah, Thalahat, Hariam, Khan, Tharadatma, Basha Iraka, Sawapafka, Thabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyahum, Karalawan, Wayabapashwa, Shankar, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabaalwa, Ideawa, Yukaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Tha, Shankar, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawam, Kal, Ha'alaratazar. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, and of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Baal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perish at Endor. They have become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Orab and like Zeeb, yea, let the princes of Zabad and Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like the wheel, as the stumble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Ma Yakala. Wa Alahayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Alawak Yahana. Halawapyim. Hazaranyim. Ha Karataza Yanyim. Ha Kaya Yalo. Ha Kaya Yal Yim. Wa Alawathim. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah for Wada Amon. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it. Saw which means to turn. This concludes our Sabbath service. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week for the Sabbath service. Tune in Friday for the Lashwan Kodash as well, because the Lashwan Kodash and the Sabbath service are hand in hand. Men of Israel will do one courtesy salute. Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah, Yazmatah. Turn to the sisters. Saw which means to turn. Sisters will give you one courtesy salute. Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Alathim, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Yazmatah. Dismissed.